what's your name?
I'm Joy.
Oh,
and who are you?
Lovely to meet you, Joy. I'm Sarah.
Oh, wonderful to have you here.
Wonderful. What is your name? Shout out wherever you are from. Boop, boop, boop. Did you hear anything? I didn't hear anything, but let's trust that they all have, I think they have brilliant names. You have a lovely name. Now, to keep with the shouting interaction, Joy, do you know what our theme is just now? Can you remember?
I think something about being wise.
It is about being wise guys. So to warm us up for this morning, when I say wise, I want you to say guys. You ready? Wise
Guys.
Wise
Guys.
Okay, let's try it in a whisper. When I say wise, you say guys. Wise
Guys.
Wise Can you do it in a big, deep voice like a wise person? When I say wise, you say guys. Wise
Guys.
Wise
Guys.
Very good. Now, talking of wise guys, Joy, I think we have a game about that.
I think so. Can you remember the name of the game? Oh yeah, it's Danger Word. I think we have a guest joining us
Special
this
guest,
week.
drum roll with a drum.
Not a drum, with a cymbal.
Cymbal.
So I will lead the game of Danger Words. To remind you, Danger Words works like this. Joy and Sarah, I will give you a theme. You will then take turns to call out a word related to the theme. If you get the winning word, I will... and you will pie the other person in the face. If you pick the losing word, I will... and you will get pied in the face. Do you understand the rules?
Yes.
Are you ready to play Danger Words?
Ready,
Yes.
ready, ready.
Joy, you will go first with the
Okay.
first guess on the first theme. The first theme is superheroes. Joy, go.
Superman?
No,
Cape.
no.
Batman?
Batman was the danger
Oh.
word. The Hulk was the winning word, which means, Sarah, you get to pie Joy in the face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Pie number one.
Are you ready, Joy?
yeah, you might want to save the
3,
symbol.
2, 1. Yay!
Lovely. But there are 2 more rounds of Danger Word to go. Joy, you have a chance to come back.
Okay.
This time, Sarah, you will start. The theme is crisp flavours.
Salt and vinegar.
Prawn crackers?
Joy is the winning word! The losing word, the danger word, was cheese and onion flavour. Joy, you get to pie Sarah in the face.
Okay, I'm ready.
Pie number 2 is baked beans. Oh.
Whew. What a lovely smell.
It is the final and deciding round of Danger Words.
Bum, bum.
Joy, you will go first this time.
Okay.
I've lost the Danger Words. The Danger Words are back. The theme for round 3 is... drum roll, please. Books of the Bible.
Matthew?
Mark?
Genesis?
Is the winning word, which means Joy gets to pie Sarah one more time.
I'm ready. Here we go. This is a good one.
Messy one.
Ready,
Here we go.
steady.
Oh. Round of applause for our winning contestants. And a goodbye from me.
Goodbye. Now, as Simon
Thank
takes
you,
his symbol,
Simon.
I think that's given me an idea.
Symbol equal
Symbol, drums, worship. Let's worship.
I will follow you, God. I will live for you. I will keep pressing on until I have reached the prize. I will move toward the goal. I won't stop till I'm done. I will run this race till I cross the finish line.
everybody.
And look, we're all
Brilliant.
clean.
I know. Quick change. Just a quick wash. So, I think last week we were talking about be wise and asking God for wisdom. I hope you've done that in the past week and God's actually helped you make some wise choices. I wonder what we're going to be learning about this week, Sarah. Any idea at all?
Probably wisdom.
Yeah?
Be wise and eat vegetables.
That's
Be
a pretty wise thing to do, to be honest.
And I don't know, maybe we should go to the Connect and find out.
Yeah, why
Okay.
don't we do that? You all ready? Let's go and join the Connect crew.
Report, Lieutenant! Captain, we sustained heavy casualties. What about our weapons? All of our weapons prove useless. No matter what we do, the monster keeps coming. What are your orders? We have no other choice but to retreat. Sir, you heard me. Retreat! Retreat!
Gummy?
We are Connect HQ.
Every day
We help the people of the world
Live God's way.
we look for the links.
Make the connection.
and you never know what might happen.
My name is Ray, and this is how I learned to listen to wise leaders.
And then you input the information right here. I'm never gonna remember all of this.
Yes, you will. Edison, the only reason I remember is because I've been doing it for so long. You will too. But in the meantime, you can just ask me any questions that you have. That's what I'm here for.
Thanks. You're a really good leader, Ray. You have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and you share it freely with the rest of us.
Thank you, Edison. That's really kind of you to say. Ow. Ow.
Is something wrong?
It's just a little toothache. Nothing I can't handle.
You should go to the dentist.
There's no reason to bother a dentist. It's just a little toothache. I can handle it.
I trust you, Captain, but if it were me, I'd go to the dentist.
Follow me. This is Connect HQ Hub.
Thanks for the update.
Ray, Edison, this is a man. Where'd she go? I told her to follow. 1 minute. Follow me. Ray, Edison, this is Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
Hi.
She has a problem for Connect HQ.
It's my parents. They're always telling me what to do. They think they know everything.
Well, can you give me an example of what you mean?
Oh, sure. Mom and Dad are always telling me to go to bed super early, but I love to stay up late, play video games, and watch TV late into the night.
And you're wondering why you have to listen to them.
Not exactly. I already talked to my friend Tina, and she said I don't have to listen to my parents. I just want to know how to get them off my back.
Your friend Tina doesn't sound like a very wise person.
She's a very wise person. She's an entire grade ahead of me.
Yeah, but does that make her a good leader, though? Ray here is the captain of Connect HQ, and she's a very wise leader. We learn so much every day from her godly and wise instruction.
Thanks, Mike. And I think we found our main point. Be wise, learn from leaders. Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just a little toothache.
You should see a dentist.
Edison, how, is things going?
How is things going?
I believe the grammatically correct question is, how are things going?
Yeah, that.
Excellent. I believe I have located a new verse link to assist our new friend Amanda.
That's good. That's good.
Ray, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
How's your tooth?
It's good as new.
Ray.
It's mostly fine. It does hurt when I say words with R's in them.
That's terrible. You should see a dentist.
That's awesome. You sound like a pirate. Yar, me matey. Say there she blows.
I've got a better idea. Let's just get back to the verse link. Edison.
It's from the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 8. I'm still getting the hang of this. I hope I do the motions right. Say it like this. Proverbs 1, 8.
Herbs. Excuse me.
Shiver me timbers.
Is she going to be okay?
Well, if she goes to the dentist, she'll be all right. Here, show me the verse link.
Proverbs 1, 8.
Proverbs 1, 8.
My child, listen when your father corrects you.
My child, listen when your father corrects you.
Don't neglect your mother's instruction.
Don't neglect your mother's instruction. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure that'll help Amanda see that parents know more than we do, and it would be foolish to not listen to their wisdom.
It's not just parents either. God gave us leaders like coaches and teachers with more wisdom than us. We'd be wise to turn to them when we have questions or when something is wrong.
Now, if we can convince Ray that it would be wise to see a dentist. Hey, that's mine. It clearly says, Mike's candy, do not eat.
But I was hungry.
But didn't anyone ever teach you shouldn't take other people's stuff unless you ask for permission?
Sure. My dad says that all the time.
He sounds like a wise man. Right. You don't think you need help from wise people. Seems to be a lot of that going around.
A lot of what going around?
Oh, you know. People ignoring the wisdom of those who know more than they do.
I don't need to see a dentist. All I needed to do is put a little cold to the tooth. I figured out the answer on my own.
Oh, so you're all better.
Yeah, all better. 100% better. See?
Well, great. Let's celebrate with gummies.
Gummies.
Yeah. One for me. And one for Ray.
That was great.
Oh, awesome.
Thanks.
No. You can't just celebrate with a one. Here, have some more.
I'd love to.
Oh, Ray.
Oh, hello, Ray. I've been ruminating over our current situation. I mean, I was thinking about what's been going on. Sometimes it's difficult for me, being the new guy around here. I don't always understand how things work or why we do things a certain way. You've helped me very much, explaining how things work and correcting me when I do something wrong, but not in a mean way. Sharing all your wisdom with me. You are very wise about all things Connect HQ, but sometimes the wise even need wisdom. You need to go to the dentist. What's going on? People usually don't let me talk this long. It's your mouth, isn't it? It hurts so much you can't talk altogether? An alarm? It sounds like it's coming from the hub. You want me to stay here?
What is going on here?
I must have fallen asleep.
You set off the alarm. Didn't you hear it?
No, I can sleep through anything. I fall asleep at school all the time.
That's not good.
Who am I talking to?
You fall asleep in class because you stay up way too late. If you would listen to your parents' wisdom and go to bed early, you would be full of energy.
But my friend Tina says it's cooler to stay up late.
Tina's not a good leader. A good leader cares about others, and if Tina cared about you, she wouldn't be giving you this kind of advice. It's better to seek wisdom from a leader who cares and wants what's best for you.
Like my parents?
Exactly. Let me show you what I mean with the story of King Rehoboam.
This is his 66 picks mixed up into one. The book's about God, who he is and what he's done. It's the Holy Bible, y'all, with God's truth packed out inside. It's alive, a prize to hide in your heart and in your mind. Old Testaments are set up for the big event when Jesus crashed the scene with a new arrangement. It's history, his story, whose story, God's story. Oh, the story of how much he loves me. Let him blow up all the pages, let this show go live. Let his word explode from this video into your life.
After King Solomon died, his son Rehoboam became king.
Yay! I'm the king now.
The people sent a leader to the new king to speak up for them.
So, how's everything going?
Not so good. Listen, we've worked hard for your father. He made us pay lots of taxes and forced us to work building his palaces. Please give us some rest and we'll be willing to serve you.
I'll tell you what. Give me 3 days to think it over, then come back.
King Rehoboam decided to talk it over with the same men who gave his father, King Solomon, wise advice.
So what should I do? How do you think I should answer the people?
If you will be a servant to the people, have compassion, and work things out with them, they'll end up doing anything for you.
Yes, Your Majesty. That would be the wise thing to do.
Hey, I'm not sure you guys are right. After all, you guys are old. What do you guys think? Should I lighten up on the people? Now tell me what you really think. After all, we have grown up together.
Forget about what those old geezers told you.
Yeah, the people are just being a bunch of whiners. Hey, I know what you should tell them. Tell them my little finger is thicker than my father's waist. If you think my dad worked you hard, you haven't seen the half of it.
Yeah, and then you should say, my dad hit you with whips, but I'll beat you up with chains. That'll show him who's king.
You guys are right. Those old guys don't even know what they're talking about.
3 days later, Jeroboam and the people showed up to hear what King Rehoboam had to say.
Hey, if you think my dad worked you hard, you haven't seen half of it. My dad hit you with whips, but I'll beat you up with chains. What do you think about that?
Get lost, King Rehoboam. We've had it with you.
Go ahead, go. What do I care?
Because King Rehoboam didn't listen to the wise advice of his leaders, the kingdom of Israel was split in half. Instead of ruling over all of Israel, as his father Solomon did, King Rehoboam only ruled over the towns of Judah. The rest of the tribes went with Jeroboam, and he ruled over them.
See, there's always going to be people wiser than us. Some wisdom comes from experience, and some comes from years of schooling.
Like my teacher?
Exactly. And some wisdom is godly wisdom, like Rehoboam's older advisors.
Rehoboam certainly would have been a better king if he had just listened to their wisdom. I guess you can get in trouble if you don't have good leaders.
I think you're on the right track now, Amanda. So now do you see what you need to do in your own life?
Yes. I need to listen to my parents.
I need to go to the dentist.
Go ahead, Amanda.
It's like what you said earlier. Be wise, learn from leaders. If I want to grow up to be a leader myself, then I need to listen. My parents are the leaders of our house, and I can learn a lot from them.
And I learned, that leaders like me, we don't know everything. We can always find something new to learn from those that are much wiser than us.
Like a dentist.
Like a dentist.
Thanks, Connect HQ. I better go. I gotta get to bed early tonight.
Bye, Amanda.
Bye.
Bye, Amanda. Ray here, back from the dentist and good as new. None of us knows everything. We need to rely on the wisdom of leaders. And that all begins with our parents, the very first leaders that we meet. It's all right there in our Bible verse. Say it with me. Proverbs 1:8. My child, listen when your father corrects you. Don't neglect your mother's instruction. Rehoboam, even though he was the king, still didn't know everything. There were leaders who were wiser and more experienced than him. Unfortunately, King Rehoboam did not follow their advice, and the entire kingdom was torn apart. Amanda and I refused to listen to the wisdom of others. She was listening to friends who didn't always care what happened to her, and I thought I could handle a sore tooth on my own. We both learned the wise choice is to follow wise leaders that care about us and want the best for us. It all comes back to the main point. Be wise, learn from leaders. So go out there and find some godly leaders to follow. And remember, Connect HQ is here to help you.
Welcome.
So the theme, Joy, was not be wise and eat your vegetables, but can you remember what the theme was? Shout out if you know. Boop, boop, boop. It was be wise and learn from leaders. Can you say that with me? Be wise and learn from leaders.
But Sarah, who are our leaders?
Who are some people who lead me? Well, Chuck and Taryn, and James and Tori, and Scott and Sarah. They're some of my leaders. Who are some of your leaders?
Yeah, so certainly my parents. My mum
They're
and
good
dad.
leaders.
And my manager at work.
Yeah.
He's my leader as well. And you for leading the kids' work at church. Well, kids, how many leaders can you name? Why don't you pause the video now and have a quick chat with each other and see who can come up with the most leaders? Just some pause music.
Okay, right.
Welcome back.
You're back.
So how many leaders have you managed to come up with? Let's just shout out some numbers.
If you got more than 20 leaders, I think you should get 100 points for your team if you're watching at church. Great job.
Wow, well done.
Now, Joy, leaders are an amazing blessing. Leaders are often people in our life who have extra wisdom that they can pass on to us. And so we want to be wise and learn from our leaders. And good leaders, sometimes you get good leaders, and sometimes you get bad leaders or people who lead you in a wrong direction. But good leaders are a really precious thing, and good leaders are a gift from God. So why don't we take a moment now and pray for all those good leaders that you just mentioned. Take a moment with the people that you're with or by yourself and pray that God would bless and strengthen and encourage those leaders. So get ready to pause again. Ready, steady, pause. Okay.
Yeah, and it's great to pray for leaders, but we also need to pray for ourselves so that we have the ears and the hearts to learn from our leaders. So
sometimes it can be hard to have ears that are listening and hearts that are ready, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. So why don't we do that now? We can all come together and pray and ask God to do just that. So join me and say, Father God, thank you for all the leaders that you've put in our lives. Ask you now to give us ears that are willing to listen to them and hearts that are open to hear everything that they have to say to us. And learn from them and one day be good leaders to those around us. Amen.
Amen. What a beautiful prayer, Joy. Thank you. Now, wherever you go this week, whatever you do, our hope and prayer for the rest of your week is that you would be wise and learn from leaders around you. And like Joy said, that you would be a good leader too to the people that you're with. So be wise, learn from leaders, and have a jolly good week. See ya!